Let's see. Let's go into what my next game is. So I've done Solar Ash, Neon White, Hindsight. Okay, we're going to do an Artful Escape. Okay, we can close that game. Okay, start game.
Long-haired boy, he be playing in the fields, and his daddy lifts him up on his steering wheel. He says, one day, son, this'll all be yours, and the banks of the rivers are lined in gold. And the sea
Okay, what type of guitar is this? Ballad about the toil of a miner's life. Hold Y. Play a folk about the green acreage of Calypso, Colorado. Hold Y. It kind of sounds like the same song. Yes, I too am disappointed. I wouldn't be that close to the edge of a cliff. Oh gosh, what are you about to do? Shred a sci-fi guitar odyssey, hold Y. Dude, take a step back, please. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to do that with that acoustic guitar. Not that I know much about guitaring, but yeah, just saying. I do have to appreciate the atmospheric haze they are doing here.
Your look doesn't match your sound.
No, it doesn't.
Excuse me?
Where do you put that guitar?
You dress like a drifter, but you sound like a space op. Complete tonal disconnect. Gives me anxiety.
Oh, sorry. That was. I'm usually much more serious. I play folk music.
You look like you do.
I mean, I'm trying to write for this show. My first show.
Uh-huh.
But after a while, it feels like I'm strumming backwards. My mind wanders away.
Where to?
Planets without names.
You seem a little lost, kid. Which is good.
And
I find lost young men are in the business of irrational and dangerous decisions.
why are their sunglasses hiding their eyes completely?
Wouldn't you agree?
Not sure about dangerous, but I am irrational.
Excellent. I need you to accompany me to the summit on Leaf Road Ridge. I'm going to commit a crime.
What's the crime?
The best kind. The mysterious kind.
Who are you?
I'm Violetta. I can assure you there's nothing strange about me at all.
What's the crime?
The best kind.
Okay, so if I keep asking her, she's
Mysterious kind.
not going to tell me anything new. I have no choice but to be her
I'll do
accomplice.
it.
I knew you would.
Okay, what's that on your arm?
Dope.
It's always on her outward facing arm. So I can't really say left or right. I walk, oh, I have control. So that's walking. Now I'm running. I don't know if that was automatic. Okay, I think I did. Okay, I can jump now. I could go faster when I jump.
The summit. Kids come here to hang out. At least a lot of folks moving on from Calypso.
Okay, we're gonna bunny hop our way to wherever we're going. I think that's a faster way of getting around. Looks like a pathway I could be going down. Okay, I can climb. Yeah, we're at the summit. Leaf Road Ridge.
Where did this come from?
After party for your show. Rami's gonna move the crowd up here after the liquor license scratches. The skiffle band is playing.
They're quite forceful with their opinions on skiffle.
Plug into the amp on stage. I'll patch you in.
Is this your...
Of course not.
Oh, I feel like we are all types of trespassing. I need earplugs. Okay, here we go.
Stop. No Johnson Vendetti clone folk. Play the stuff from the Lookout.
Oh, no. Seriously? That's...
Hey, when it comes to nonsense, I'm one of the greats.
Here we go.
No, not that one. Play again. That's worse than the first one.
Then you don't want me playing.
Bonanza. That's it.
Cool, so what am I doing?
Nothing. Valves. Later.
Valves?
Wait, is this Rami stuff? You're stealing valves from Rami?
Yeah, so
He killed a man in Boulder. Everyone says so.
punched him in the neck. I know.
I'm Francis. Francis Vendetti.
I know who you are, kid. I saw the flyers. There's a very tiny picture of you on it.
I never signed off on the flyers.
You ever made it to the top?
Been too scared to try.
Uh-huh. Oh, heck no. I thought she meant made it to the top metaphorically. This is how people die.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you could really kill yourself from up here.
That's what I was saying.
You shred pretty well for a folk singer.
Thanks.
We'll be humble.
So you're standing in the shadows of Johnson Bend.
He's my uncle.
That must suck.
It ain't so bad. It's just that I guess folks think they know who I am and where I should be going.
Have you considered becoming someone else entirely?
How do you mean?
Might tell you about it someday. I gotta scram. Stay weird, kid.
Hey, will I see you around town?
You know Lightman's in Calypso?
In Calypso? There's no such place.
Maybe you're not looking hard enough.
Okay, how do I get down from here?
Someone else.
Don't die. How in the world did they climb up there? And how did he get down without hurting himself?
Got stolen. Well, I'd rather not think about it. I'm gonna book it back to town and forget the whole thing.
ANNAPURNA Interactive presents, we already know this is called The Artful Escape. A game by Beethoven and Dinosaur. Okay, that I didn't know. Michael Johnston. I love the theatric opening of this. This kind of blurs the lines between video games and movies. Some time ago, I remember I was working in a job and I had some video game, and there was a person with very strong opinions that told me that video games were not supposed to be theatrical. She said video games are supposed to be like Pac-Man and Galaga, and everything else out here was a mess. I had to strongly disagree with her. Video games, in my opinion, are about entertainment. And if Pac-Man or Galaga would entertain you at the time, then that's great. But there are other things that entertain, and I happen to enjoy storytelling, which I think some video games do especially well. There are even some video games I have where it's almost like it's a click-through where all you're doing is advancing a linear path, and I'm okay with that. There are some days when that's good. Other days I like to have action, strategy. It just all depends on what I feel like at that point in time. And so I'm glad that there's many different genres of video games to satisfy whatever tickles your fancy at the time. Now that said, I've gone past my 10 minutes. I do feel a certain inclination to go a bit further, but like I said, with this being spread across, 12 games, if I keep going past my 10-minute mark, I'm going to run into some serious problems with trying to get through all of this. So it just saved, and this is a point at which I'll go ahead and make an exit. So let's get into the next game.